Hello everyone, it's Adam here once again from Passive Earners Arena. In this video we are talking about communique 44 and I will try and digest this communique to see whether it really makes sense or not. One thing I must confess I still love about ChiMall is still the fact that they are able to communicate with their members despite the challenging moment. Most of us, I believe, might have moved on and forgotten about ChiMall. Personally, I have moved on and I have moved on to a better platform because I believe that if something is not working out at some point in time, it shouldn't stop you from moving on to other opportunities, okay? So personally, I have moved on to QUBITLIFE and I talk about the fact that there are a lot of things in QUBITLIFE that ChiMall was never providing to its members, okay? If you take out the fact that the management in QUBITLIFE is very visible and transparent, unlike ChiMall, it was just until recently that the leaders in ChiMall were confessing that they have not even met the CEO Bencha, and this was very, very sad, okay? Because we were all around talking about Bencha, but most of us had not even seen this gentleman, okay? But that is not a story in QUBITLIFE. We always see these leaders and team members of QUBITLIFE in Zoom meetings, in public gatherings, so they have nothing to really hide in both their public and private life. Apart from the fact that the management is readily available, what really beats ChiMall in terms of business is what we call the digital ecosystem. So if you have been with me for some time, I always talk about the fact that finding yourself with a business or a company that has diversity is very, very important, because diversity equals sustainability. We all know that ChiMall was dealing in the new retail system, which is buying and selling. And apart from that, well, there was nothing really going on with ChiMall. So I'm not surprised that now that there is some bit of a challenge with the buying and selling in ChiMall, they are now finding it very difficult to pay their members. But in QUBITLIFE, there's diversity with their digital ecosystem. So this clearly tells you the avenues the company finds itself in business. So we have the QUBITLIFE digital platform, where we have educational licenses, the cashback license, the corporate license. There is the trading robot you can buy or receive for free from the company. There is a venture program, there's a charity program. The company offers trading signals. They have crypto local P2P platform where members can buy and sell crypto. This was launched actually just last week. There is a Kill phone, which is the company's own mobile phone software. There is the blockchain called the Kill chain, which is the company's own blockchain service. There is Qubit Academy, where we have the sales camps and the base camps. There is a pitch camp accelerator, which is there's so much going on with QUBITLIFE, and this is what I call diversity. And whenever there is diversity, I believe there is sustainability. So personally, I have moved on to QUBITLIFE, and in QUBITLIFE, basically you receive 250% on your investment with the platform, okay? So you can register with the link provided in the description box below and join my team to learn more about QUBITLIFE, okay? So this is basically what we do in QUBITLIFE. It's called the education license, and this gives you 250% on your investment based on these investment packages. And the nicest thing is that you also receive a free trading robot whenever you buy $1,000 package or upwards, okay? So whilst your $1,000 package is giving you 250%, the robot is also trading for you. The robot is free and you don't pay anything to keep the robot. Now enough about QUBITLIFE. Let's move on to communique 44 in ChiMall. I won't be reading everything out, but I will just take out the most important things that we need to know. So let's look at this very first part. Dear all cherished ChiMall customers. Following the communication 43, in which we explain that due to the number of COVID-19 cases continue to rise despite the introduction of various vaccinations, and it takes time to flatten the curve of pandemic, so that our company need time to regain strength and back to its best. Hence, some of the products are still put on consignment and pending release. And for that, we truly apologize for the inconvenient cost. How true is this very first introduction? I believe this is really not fair. When I was introduced to QUBITLIFE, I was made to believe that because of the pandemic, QUBITLIFE is the best company to join. This was because the company mentioned that it was still able to provide financial services even during the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. So how come even now that perhaps you might argue that maybe the cases are still rising in some countries, but now there's vaccination, there is enough information about COVID-19, so I believe now should even be the best time that the company should be able to pay its members, okay? But clearly this is opposite whatever I was introduced to in QUBITLIFE. Oh, sorry, in ChiMall. Sorry about that. So I think that isn't really the truth, and this is just an intro just to open whatever they have to say, okay? So let's go on further. Read the next paragraph, if it makes sense. Okay. So once again, the company reiterates that it is doing its best for all despite the uncertainty to protect the interest of customers. The company prides itself by providing an e-commerce platform for customers to perform custody and consignment services to its customers. However, simultaneously, some unscrupulous and untrustworthy individuals continue to publish various false news and slander ChiMall in order to entice customers to their respective businesses. Please have faith in the company. This is very, very true. Personally, I will fall part of this query, because, well, I don't see myself giving out false information. If you have been following me, I even had a friend tell me that, Adam, some time ago you were talking so much about ChiMall in a nice way, but now you seem to be, bashing them up and down. And that is what I am here to do. If something is going on right, I will talk about it. If something is going on wrong, I will talk about it. But I always advise people, forget these people called leaders. As much as you are investing in the company, you are also a leader. Okay? All these people who call themselves, so-called leaders, so-called near to the company, so-called they have every information about the company, until something happens which is negative, you will realize that what they were saying was not even true. And I mentioned before, now most of the leaders are even saying that they didn't even know this CEO of the company, which is Ben Cha. Do you think if everything was going on right, they would have even said that? So yes, it's very normal that at some point in time people talk about them in a negative way and promote other companies. All right. So since October 2020, there were rounds of negativity and defamation hitting ChiMall by dishonest, fraudulent, and unethical individuals, which has led to the freezing of the company's bank account. Did you hear that? That is serious. That is very, very serious. I heard this some time ago, but I didn't believe it was true. Now ChiMall is talking about it, that due to some dishonest, fraudulent, and unethical individuals, the company has had its bank account frozen. And this is where finally I'll be talking about the fact that decentralization in CHY Mall was what I believed killed CHY Mall. Now, the moment you decentralize your business into individuals to handle, I'm talking about these service center leaders, okay, and these service centers, of course, not all of them, but most of them. The moment you leave your business to individuals to run, these people are different people by character, by nature, by upbringing, okay, even by personal interest. They will do what will favor them. And so I'm not surprised that CHMO has finally realized that some of these leaders are those who are actually bringing the company down. So I don't know how that goes for you. Personally, I've decided not to involve myself with any business that seeks to decentralize its operations to normal customers like you and myself. Later, these people call themselves, leaders, and they begin to lie to people. They begin to hide information. They begin to, hide products that you and I we deserve, and so much going on. And this is what I believed was killing CHY Mall. Okay, customers were not happy with what was going on, and so, let's move on with the communication. Even if the customers switched to using cryptocurrency, there were still people reporting about the cryptocurrency wallet, which directly caused the company unable to receive or transfer any money. During this time, the company has been actively seeking to resolve these two major issues. And once again, remind everyone not to make any further payment, as the company will be unable to receive any payment. Wow, this is transparency in its highest level. Okay, so the company is letting you know that because its accounts has been frozen, please don't make any payment now. It literally means don't make any registrations now, which literally means don't refer people now. And I wonder how CHMO is going to sustain by not receiving any deposits. We all know deposits are how a company is able to, remain active in business. But CHMO is letting you know that please don't make any payments now, as they won't be able to receive them. Let's read on further. Further reports and complaints from unsavory characters have also led to the dreadful operation of our platform. Please understand, this is something the company cannot prevent. Exactly what I spoke about some few minutes ago. These service center leaders or service center operations is something the company can't prevent. The bad attitude of people is something the company can't prevent. The selfish interest of some of these service center leaders was always something the company could have never prevented. Okay, so this is why I talk about the fact that decentralization in a business, I don't believe in it. Okay, so now all of these new retail companies that are popping up because CHY Mall went down the drain, see, they are all the same. They all follow the same procedure. Some people will argue on this, but well, that is my opinion. I respect yours, but that is what I think. Any company that is decentralized, yeah, bro. Oh my God! Wow! It's something that you shouldn't find yourself doing, because I believe everything should be official. Even when it comes to collecting of products, it should be from the company itself. When it comes to payment, it should be from the company itself. There should be nothing like the service center people trying to pay customers. No. That was something always that was going to affect CHMO in the long run. Okay, so let's move on with the communication. Due to the severe shortfall of working capital, the company is still actively looking for solutions to sell the stagnated products so that the customers can get profit as soon as possible. But obviously, there's a lot of customers who have listened to the speculations of dishonorable individuals, which has caused the company to suffer from various attacks. So please, once again, the company is letting you know that it's trying to offer a solution, but still we are listening to people around, and obviously it's creating more attacks for CHY Mall. I can really understand the frustration CHY Mall is going through over here. Okay. Meanwhile, for customers whose products are still on consignment, if they do not want to wait for the company to sell on their behalf, they can immediately log into their back office system and select to pick up the respective products. The company will collect all the information and send the products to everyone. Please remain patient as it requires some time to clear customs for shipment by sea. Do I think this is possible? Maybe. Do I think it's going to be easy for people to receive their products after they select the pickup? I think it is going to be very, very difficult. All right. So now that we have the office closed, now that we have the the service center offices closed, I wonder how you will be receiving your products at the end of the day. Okay. But obviously you can try it out. The company wants you to select pickup in case you need your product immediately without waiting for them. Okay. So let me summarize this part, and this is just letting you know that the company is still trying to figure out a way to come out this challenging moment. Okay, so over here you can read that even so the company is still looking forward for new solutions. We hope everyone will stop doing things that could hurt and subsequently destroy the company. Please trust that the company can overcome this financial turmoil, and be the witness and watch out for good news. So once again, like I mentioned, the company is trying to let us know that yes, it admits it is having a challenging moment. Yes, it also admits that it is trying to find a solution to these challenging moments. Okay, so this part is just letting you know that be careful of people who are trying to sell you their account very, very cheap, because you can't be scammed. People are out there selling their CHY Mall account. I wonder who is even buying them. What are you buying those accounts for? Please don't buy anyone's accounts, all right? Because you can even be scammed at the end of the day. So that's what CHY Mall is also warning us about. And so once again, we believe that as long as we survive this time together, things will gradually start getting better. Once again, we wish everyone a safe and healthy 2021. Please continue to speak the true value of the company. Know your responsibility. Be responsible for one another. Practice social distancing. Stay home and stay safe. Let's do much more to flatten the COVID-19 curve together. We are always stronger together. So once again, CHY Mall trying to get its members motivated and allowing each other to comfort one another. And this is what personally I still love about CHY Mall. They admit when they are wrong. They come forward with whatever they have to say when the need be. And personally, I love this about CHY Mall. If this communication had not come out, I would have forgotten about CHY Mall. But clearly, I'm still trying to be hopeful and know that something is on its way. And should it happen, well, we are all going to enjoy, okay? So once again, like I mentioned, if you are looking for another opportunity to invest your hard-earned money, please consider QUBITLIFE with a 250% on their educational license. There's so much going on with this company, but of course you can take advantage of it and make sure that you do your own research before investing with QUBITLIFE. God bless you and have a wonderful time. Goodbye.